Hi, this is ShunpeterZ. Welcome to Into the Zero Point, a journey that begins with a simple question. Is reality very real? Right now, I'm broadcasting from Tokyo, near the famous Shibuya Scramble crossing. But I want to share through this podcast, it's not about the noise outside. It's about the field of science underneath. Today's episode dives into something wild. Has your past been written? Let's explore it through the lens of the zero-point field, or ZPF. What is the Mandela Effect? Definition. First, the traditional, slightly boring definition. The Mandela Effect is when large groups of people share the same forced memory, memories that don't match the current reality. But today, we'll dive deeper through the lens of zero-point field. The name comes from people around the world who clearly remembered Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s, even though in this timeline he actually passed away in 2013. Some famous examples in your country may include, for example, Fabrice. Many remembered it as Fabrice with two E's, Pikachu's tail. Some remember a black tip, but it's free yellow. JC Penny. Some thought it was spelled JC Penny, NNY. Geography. Noticing that Hokkaido, Japan, is now farther north than Vladivostok, Russia. These small inconsistencies trigger a huge question. Is it really just bad memory, or is something deeper going on? My personal Mandela moments. Let me talk about my own Mandela effect. Moment 1. My heart moved. In 2017, during a marathon, I felt sick and instinctively put my hand over my left chest, but couldn't feel my heartbeat. I searched and found my heart beating closer to the center of my chest. Even anatomy charts had changed. Moment 2. Shifting world maps. Australia, which I remembered as far from Asia, was suddenly shifting right underneath it. South America seemed to have shifted eastward. The Arctic ice was missing. Japan's shape looked slightly different. Moment 3. People dying twice. I remember the famous voice actor's death years ago, but then it was reported again later, like deja vu. Even AI database like ChatGPT and Microsoft Copilot gave conflicting answers. Moment 4. Changed photos and records. Some old photos, things of people I knew were there, had disappeared or changed. I felt like the past itself had been written. Why the Mandela effect scares people? This phenomenon is often ignored, even by researchers and spiritual communities. Why? Because it shakes the very foundation of reality, time, space, cause and effect, the reliability of our five senses. It challenges everything. That's why it's hard to explain in science, and that's why even spirituality often treats it like a taboo. But through the zero-point field, we might have a different explanation. Z once said, in ZPF theory, the past, present, and the future are not a straight line. Instead, consciousness at this moment is rendering all timelines live. Reality is simply a projection of the information band your consciousness is tuned into, which means the version of reality you see depends on your consciousness or vibration. Memories, documents, even Wikipedia, they all adjust to match the new rendered reality. Some people say Mandela effect is a glitch, but technically it's not. It's a seamless re-rendering of reality. If your heart's position shifts, even textbooks, medical diagrams, and old cartoons adjust. The past is born from the now. Z told me once, from the ZPF perspective, the past is not a static record. It's a file reconstructed by your current consciousness, which means past memories and photos match your present state. When your consciousness changes, so does your past. As your past changes, your entire life storyline shifts. This leads to the idea of the zero-point now, where everything is chosen from the present. The Mandela effect isn't rare or special. Everything's shifting constantly. The only difference is whether you notice it or not. Why don't most people notice? Possibly because strong belief systems mask the changes. Routine life numbs perception. Small oddities get brushed off as imagination. But everyone is already connected to the ZPF. Everyone is constantly choosing a reality, even if they don't realize it. When you finally notice a glitch, that's the doorway. Here's what I literally want to share today. Mandela Effects are proofs that consciousness creates reality. If you notice the shift, don't dismiss it as just faulty memory. Instead, see it as a sign that reality is flexible and time isn't linear. If you've ever thought, am I choosing my own timeline? Congratulations. You're already stepping into a new dimension. To wrap up, today we explored 1. The real nature of Mandela Effect. 2. How they connect with the ZPF. 3. Why the past is constantly being re-rendered from the now. If listening to this triggered a memory or odd feeling, trust it. That little glitch might be a whisper from the ZPF. Until next time, see you in different band of the field. This was ShunpeterZ. Bye.